G'day, it's Craig, and I want to quickly show off our KickAss TV, our TV antenna, as well as our TV mount. I'm going to quickly show you what comes in the box, how it all works and how it's all sets up. So let's get started. Okay, let's start unboxing the TV and you can see what's going to come with it. A set of instructions that no one ever reads. We have a remote control that everyone likes to lose. We have the bracket for the TV, so the beauty of this is it can be mounted on a bench or something like that if that suits your needs, and also can be mounted using our TV bracket, and we'll go through that shortly. We have all your cables that you need, so you have the 240 volt cable and the power adapter for mains power, and you have the 12 volt cigarette lighter socket plug. And last but not least, ta-da, we have the TV. Okay, so if you're going to mount your TV on a tabletop, I'll just quickly show you how to do that. So you've got your base plate, we give you the screws, and I'll just show you a little trick how it all gets put together. So flip your TV up. Now if you look on this side of the TV, there is actually a bit of a slot there, and you'll also notice there is a bit of an indent on there, and that's so when you're moving the TV backwards and forwards. So just sit that in there like that, like so. Grab your two screws. And screw them in. So all you're going to need is a screwdriver, Phillips screwdriver. And there we have it. How easy is that? And now you can move it backwards and forwards, put it on a bit of a tilt if you want. That's the simple way to make the mounting plate fit up to the TV. Okay, so if mounting on the tabletop's not your style and you've got kids who'll knock it over, or you just want to mount it on the wall, we've got our KickAss TV wall mount. Now I'll show you what comes in the box with that one. You have all your hardware. We supply everything for you, even a level so you can get it nice and level. And we have the mount itself. So this thing is awesome. The beauty is that it actually locks in and out of place. So you can mount this on your wall and move it to wherever, whatever position you want. Then when you're cruising in the car, if it's on a camper trail or however you're going to have it, in a boat, doesn't really matter. Lock it back in place. The TV can't move, so no vibrations or anything like that moving around. It comes in really handy too if you've got kids and stuff. You can just move the TV and face them and you can keep doing what you want to do. So I'll quickly show you how this all mounts up to the TV. Okay, so when it comes time to mount your TV, there's a couple little features that I will point out. Another one is you can actually change the angle backwards and forwards. So we give you a tiny little Allen key to do that. So just back these off. And that way you can also tweak your angle. That comes in really, really, really handy. As well as if you're not going to use this with a KickAss TV and you've got your own TV or a different branded, we do have a couple of different size bits and pieces of hardware. So we're going to use the small stainless steel screws with the KickAss version, but there is bigger screws and different washers. You've also got your screws that we supply for the wall if you want to use those, and a really handy leveler. So if you're putting it up on your wall or wherever, it's magnetic, so you can keep it as a tool. You can just sit it on there and actually make sure that it's all going nice and straight instead of being wonky and blaming the other half for giving you the wrong directions on how to set up your TV. It comes in real handy. Okay, let's mount this on the back of the TV. Okay, so after you've got it figured out how you're going to mount your TV on the wall, another great feature is also you can undo these two little screws here, and I'll just quickly show you, unlocking it. With the tool that was supplied, you can actually pull the fascia off that and just mount the fascia down if you've got no one to help you hold the TV up or anything like that. Due to I haven't got a wall here or anything like that, I'll just show you how to mount on the back of the TV now. So basically just place it there. And as I said, with the KickAss TV, we're going to be using the stainless steel screws and the washers. And there we go, we have it mounted on the back. As you can see there, so it's all ready to go. It is probably handy, in my opinion, a little tip to have that facing downwards so you can pull down to lock it in and out all the time. Some people might prefer to pull it up and up to release it. You can adjust your angles now with the TV on the wall and lock it in place. Otherwise, when it's ready to swing back off the wall, just kick it back in and she's all locked in place. So that's how to mount the TV bracket. Okay, so it's almost time to fire up the TV. Now before we get started, I'll just show you the options with the power. So you do have the 12 volt cigarette lighter socket, which is pretty self-explanatory. Nice and long, so all you need to do is plug that into the 12 volt DC power source, plug that into your cigarette light socket, and you've got power. Now the 240 volt cable, basically it's still 12 volts, so it's got the step down transformer. Plug that in the wall and way to go. Okay, remote control's quite easy. It takes 2 AAA batteries. Just have to grab yourself some batteries. Okay, we're almost ready to fire up the TV. Now, before we start watching TV, obviously we're going to want to plug our antenna in. So we'll just show you what comes in the box with the TV antenna. Once again, instructions. We have the mounting base. We have the antenna itself. We've got your cable for the TV antenna. We've got the little booster for the antenna, so it has a little amplifier in it. The beauty, if you're running our KickAss TV, you don't need to run the amplifier because it's all built into the TV and you can turn it on and off in the settings. And I'll get to that and I'll show you how to actually use that. So you don't actually need to use that for the KickAss TV. For those of you that are just using the antenna for different televisions, so there's your little adapter for your antenna and USB power to power up the antenna. And then we have the rubber gasket for the bottom and the metal plate to weigh it down and screw it into whatever you want to mount. If you're going to mount it on top of a Caravan or however you're going to mount it on the camper trailer, you might just want to sit it on something or use that to mount to a pole. So that comes with it as well. And your mounting hardware. So it gives you everything to mount up your antenna. I'll quickly show you how to put it together. Okay, so putting the antenna together is quite easy. Now I'll give you a couple of hints. First off, you'll notice there's a little flat on the side of the antenna mount, and you'll notice there is a flat on the inside of the antenna. So basically what we want to do, slide that over there. Now another quick thing is, so you can just use a screwdriver, what I prefer to use, the hex head nuts, just sit them in like that, and that way all you're going to then need is a screwdriver rather than use a spanner, so it makes it nice and easy for the installation. Okay, so line it up on the flat, pop her in. Now I like to use the actual bolt itself, use the spring washer, the flat washer. As I said before, whack your nut in there. Whack that in. Screwdriver. All done nice and easy. We give you 2 if you want to use 2. So once again, spring washer, flat washer, whack your nut in the little slot there. Screwdriver. And that's how you put the antenna together, ready to mount on whatever surface you want to do. Most likely if you're going to go on a roof or something like that, you probably want to use this first. Whack that down through there that way, or however you want to mount it. You do have your metal base and gasket, so obviously that all lines up like that, makes it all nice and strong. So however you're going to mount it, it comes with everything you need to put it all together. Okay. Putting the antenna lead on, the one with the protective boot, obviously is going to go to the antenna to protect it from the weather, so that's just your screw-in type fitting. Nice and tight. Just whack the nice protective cover on just like that, so it'll protect it from the rain. And you're all done. Time to connect up to the TV. Okay, connecting the antenna to the TV is so simple. First off, you've got your little adapter here. Now, like I said a little bit earlier on, this does have its own amplifier built in. So if you want to power the amplifier up, if you're not using a KickAss TV, that's where you plug into a USB plug to give it power. Otherwise, with the KickAss TV, all you need to do is use this for the connection itself. So what we'll do is we'll screw in the antenna. Just like this. That ends for the antenna. Plug it in. We're ready to go and start watching TV. Okay, now we've got the TV antenna plugged in. I'll just show you a couple of other inputs. So you've got your HDMI 1 and 2. You've got your VGA if you want to run a computer monitor or something into the screen. You've got your typical AV inputs for the old school type of people. Now, we've also got the USB stick, so you can plug your USB if you want to put movies or download a whole heap of stuff. 2 USB ports. Go. We've got the DVD insert, so you can put your DVDs in through here. And just in case you do, like a lot of people lose your remote control, you've got your switches here to turn everything on and power the function, everything like the remote control would do. So that's basically a quick rundown of all your inputs. I will quickly show you how to get up and running and watch some TV. Okay, so now I'll quickly show you how to tune the antenna in as well as setting the internal amplifier to run the antenna. It's as simple as pressing the power on, wait for the TV to turn on. Okay, so first up we're going to go to the menu button, which is just here, press menu. Okay, in the first menu we'll see here, so this is the first one we want to go to for your auto tuning. Now, we want to go down and we want to turn the power for the antenna to be powered up so you don't have to use that USB port, so you got that all nice and free, so on. Okay, so now we have the KickAss antenna is now powered up with the amplifier. We go up on the remote to auto tuning and we press OK. Now you'll see you've got a list here, obviously depending on what country you are, but let's just say Australia. Press OK. And then basically what's going to happen is the TV is going to auto tune itself and you don't have to do a thing. Okay, so now that we've got the TV tuned in, I'll show you another great feature, and that's the Bluetooth. So, you know, the TV is great, and if you're in a caravan park or something like that, you've got those nice small speakers that's inbuilt into the TV. But I mean, if you want to get a little bit more rowdy or have better music quality, a lot of people have one of my favourite things, the little Bluetooth speaker units, which are unreal sound. So the ability to be able to run an awesome sound system from Bluetooth from the TV is an awesome feature, and I'll show you how to do that right now. So once again, we'll go to the menu button, and we'll go over to the music symbol. Now what we want to do is go down and go to Bluetooth and press OK. Now as you can see, Bluetooth's off at the moment, so I will turn that on. Okay, and we'll go to Bluetooth pair. Turn on your device. And as you can see there, we've got our JBL Charge, which is our Bluetooth device. So now we've got our TV connected to our Bluetooth speaker for awesome sound, and you're ready to watch a movie. And I'll just quickly show you another couple little features with the TV. Okay, now the other features are the multiple inputs that you can use. So once again, you can use DVD, you've got your television, you've also got the USB, and I'll just quickly show you by the inputs. So all you got to do is press your input button, and you have a full list here of all the different devices you want to do. So say for instance, if I want to go to the media player, which will be my USB stick, let's go for photos for instance. and then you will press play on the TV. Okay, so that's how you access the USB and all the remote media via the USB ports. Okay, so I hope you enjoyed the video and it gave you a few hints and tips on how to set your TV up. Once again, all the details are in the manual itself for all your extra things like different sound modes and picture modes, like most TVs, so that's all in there for you. And don't forget there is also the customer support portal that you can get into and get in touch with us if you have any other issues. So thank you very much for grabbing hold of one of our KickAss TVs, antennas or TV mounting bracket. We really appreciate it. Catch you later.